Valera versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
Watch your back.
Hey there guys, welcome back to Hearthstone Arena ARAR, all random, all right. Right then, we're getting straight into the first game of the second episode of the Grand Tournament ARAR. This is our opening hand. Not bad, not anything particularly special. It would be nice if we got a turn 2. Another turn 2. But we don't. We have most of our 3 costs, which is amazing. Not. It really isn't. I could coin for the dagger to kill it. I think we might do that. And then we can turn to the ooze. Right, now let's see what he does for turn 2. By the way, I really like the card back for the new season. I think that has to be like one of my favourite card backs. The only reason I'm not using it is because everyone's using it at the moment. It's the new card back. Can't blame them. Wild Growth gives him a tempo advantage, which is a pain in the arse for us. No big deal. Go into 6 Acidic Swamp Ooze. Druids don't have any weapons, so we don't have to worry about keeping it. Can play it. We're now on curve, so next turn we can play... Most likely play Dancing Swords on the basis that it's a 4-4 instead of a 4-2. Druid of the Flame makes it a 2-5. Argent Squire. Pretty decent, not too bad. Ooh, no, Burgle's an interesting card. We're not going to use it yet. I think Dancing Swords is still the better play. Just keep going for his face. I find that the best way to not only win in arenas, of course with arena it depends on how your deck is built. I find a lot of the time the best way to win is to just go aggro and just attack their face constantly. Especially with this kind of format, the ARAR. It's very much you don't know what you're going to get, and your decks can be terrible, so it's more a thing of if you can, beat them down before they kill you. Unfortunately, a lot of people's decks are much better than this, and you don't get much of a chance. The 5-5 is pretty nice here. He is doing 4 damage a turn to me, so am I to him, although he has armor. I think we do a new bar ambusher. Because it doesn't particularly matter. He can trade everything and hit himself in the face for 5 to kill it. That brings the Dancing Swords back to my hand, which is a good thing for him. Because it means I have to replay it. Otherwise, does he have a different answer? Power of the Wild. He's going to go for my face. Are you going to go for my face? No, he's going to trade. Which is the best play by him, because that's going to return this to my hand. Fortunately, next turn I have Ogre Ninja, so I'm not too bothered. We might actually play the Silverback. I didn't realize... Oh yeah, we did have 2. I was going to say, I didn't realize we had 2 of these. We do. Sap wouldn't be such a bad thing here on the Blood Mage, because it gets rid of the Power of the Wild. I'm just trying to think what we could play here. Ogre Ninja's good, but I kind of want to limit his damage, so we're going to Sap. And then we're going to Silverback, because that's going to take 2 turns for him to kill, unless he has a way of either buffing the Squire or just giving himself some extra damage. It's possible he is Druid. Turn 6 is likely Dancing Swords Burgle. Undertaker, that's a card you don't see very often. Okay. Don't particularly care so much. As I said, it's going to take him 2 turns to get through. It's fine, slows him down just enough. Mogul's Champion is awesome. Although, we're gonna go Dancing Swords and Bugle, like I said, I think. Yeah. See what we get. So we got Wrath and we got Ironbark Protector. Ironbark Protector is going to be so good. Wrath, I don't know. It could be good. We could kill Blood Mage, get a card from it. It's not bad. It's not terrible at all. We actually want to trade ourselves here. There we are. And the reason we do that is so he can't shapeshift and kill it. Because if he did that, it would do no damage to him because he get the armor for the turn. And it also makes sure we get that thing off the board. Force Tank Max. Well, that's going to be an issue. Actually, how do we deal with that? I don't think we can. The only way we can deal with Force Tank is to Wrath Ironbark Protector. Which isn't necessarily the greatest idea. We're going to Matter Bomber. We are going to Matter Bomber. Do I want to Wrath beforehand? Because we could Wrath to kill this. Matter Bomber does 6. We're going to Wrath beforehand to make sure there's a large chance of the Force Tank Max being hit a few times. This is likely to be a mistake. Hopefully we hit the Force Tank enough times and he doesn't kill. He killed my fucking swords. I was hoping he hit the Force Tank enough times for me to trade the swords.
Thank you.
But my Matter Bomber killed the swords, which is a pain. He killed the Undertaker as well, which isn't a bad thing. He did give the opponent a card though, which is a bad thing, definitely. What is that? That is a North Sea Kraken, and that's going to kill it. Of course it is. And then I'm going to take 7 to the face. I now have Ironbark Protector, but it doesn't help, honestly. It's going to help, it's the only thing I can play, otherwise I'm dead. But if he has some buff or some direct damage, I'm dead anyways. So we'll find out now. He could just trade the Force Tank in for the Ironbark, just get rid of the Divine Shield. Oh, he silences it, that's GG. And this is why I hate ARAR sometimes. I've found that there's always, every time I do these videos in the set, I always find that one of the videos does a hell of a lot better than the others. So, ARAM did a lot better than this did. In fact, ARAM was one of the best runs I've ever done of this format. My Naxxramas and GVG runs were alright. They weren't too bad. GVG was a lot better than the Naxxramas. But the ARAM run for the Grand Tournament was so good. We're going to get rid of the Bugle here. They're better cards. They're not particularly the cards I wanted to see, though. We have got a 1 cost. We can coin into Dancing Swords. We've gone second this entire time. I think... Did we go first in the last video? I can't actually remember if we went first. I think we've gone second the entire time we've been in this arena run. This could be a free win for us. This looks like he's left. Come on. Oh, no, he's back. Maybe he left for a minute, and he's got rid of his cards. Well done to him. Okie doke. Right, you either have turn 1, mate, or you don't. I'm going to say greetings, because why not? What to do? Well, you either have a 1 cost minion or you don't, mate. If this goes to the timer now, I might just leave. And just... That would call the run over with, but I'm not going to make the video 20 minutes long because this dickwad can't be asked to click the end turn button. There we are. He learnt where the end turn button was, it's fine. Lowly Squire. Now the question is, next turn, do we want to buff the Lowly Squire, play the Ooze, or use the Eviscerate? Depends what he plays. If he plays something like Wild Growth, then Daggers is definitely worth it. So is Ooze, to be honest.
What to do?
If he plays something on the board, I might want to Eviscerate to kill it. Okay, are you going to hit the Squire? Yes, you are. So I think the Ooze is the better play. Because all that's going to do is deal 2 damage to him, because next turn he's just going to armor up and kill it. Oh, it's turn 2. We can actually coin into Dancing Swords, which is a much better play. That's going to be very difficult for him to deal with. Or we could keep it to curve.
Waits for no one.
I think keeping it to curves... It's not a bad idea. It's not particularly my favourite idea.
I will be your
This guy's going to have really, really long turns. Either he's new, or I don't know what. Okay, Wind Fury Harpy, we're going to coin Dancing Swords, hit him in the face. See, look how quick that turn was. Sometimes my turns are too quick, like in the last video where I forgot to play the Volcanic Drake. But some turns, I mean, it doesn't take long. It's, you know, what can you do? What can you play? Play it. Done. The thing is, this guy plays things and then doesn't hit the end turn button. It's over here, mate. Over here. Just click it. Click it. Go on, click it. Okay, he's gonna armor up. Hit the Squire. Yep, not a surprise there. That did waste his turn, though, unfortunately. I think Burgle. Yeah, Burgle's the best answer we're here. Ooh, Druid of the Fang. Do we have any beasts? Not on us. Do we have... I saw the Ooze used to be a beast. Maybe it did and they took it off. Ooh. And then Astral Communion. Now, Astral Communion's interesting. I could live without Eviscerate and Sap and Wind Fury Harpy. Do I want to get rid of the Druid of the Fang, though? That's the question. But then you've got to ask the question of, do we have any beasts in our deck? I think the Anubar Ambusher counts as a beast. But that's a turn 5 play. Although this is a turn 5 play. We drew Anti-Keelbot. Now, that's something I kind of want to keep. So, I think we do this, dagger, and hit. That likely means we're not going to Astral Communion anytime soon. It's obviously better to do this earlier on, because now I'm just going to gather up more and more cards. But I can't waste the Anti-Keelbot. Having 10 mana doesn't... Okay. Having 10 mana doesn't basically go... You know, it's not worth getting rid of 8 health, basically. Eviscerate's not too bad here. It doesn't kill the Zombie Chow. So, Zombie Chow Eviscerate. Of course, it does kill that, so maybe that was a mistake. Yeah, in hindsight, I think that was a mistake. What could we have done there? I didn't think about the Ooze. We could have traded the Ooze in, hit it in the face for 4. Then we would have had, what, 5 mana? To be honest, even then, there's not much we could have played. So, kind of a waste of an Eviscerate and a Zombie Chow, but... Got it over and done with now. Ring Farseer. Kodo Rider is so good, but... no, it's alright. It's not bad here. Why is Kodo Rider not a beast? I mean, come on. Oh, Wind Fury Harpy. Wind Fury Harpy is what we need to play here. Kodo Rider's usually better to play on turn 8, where you can straight up get the Kodo immediately. Having one Kodo Rider on its own and it gets destroyed instantaneously is quite bad. Actually, the War Kodos it spawns might be beasts. I don't think they are, but they might be. Druid of the Fang I so want to be a 7/7. Really, really want that to be a 7/7. Come on, mate, you have 7 mana. What can you play? What can you play? Come on, 7 mana. Taking bets. Taking all bets now. 7 mana.
Time waits for no one.
Okay, I'm guessing this guy's gone AFK. Nope, he hasn't. Okay then. He's going to give it +2/+2 and taunt, which is perfect because it means trades for this. I'm going to hit that in the face. Oh, actually, no. I was going to say, maybe even sapping it's a good idea here, but it's not. We want to sap this, definitely, or kill it some way. We don't have a particularly good way of killing it.
Here we go.
No. So we're going to do this, we're going to sap. Sapping it's kind of bad because he's still going to play it and buff it, but it does... He won't be able to attack with it, which means that we'll have a chance to kill it.
Job's done.
Oh, I've already attacked, I think. Oh, no, it just said I had no attack value. I had attacked that turn. Fair enough. That's what I wanted to know.
I enjoy raiding.
Right, what a surprise. He's going to probably hero power immediately. Yes, he does. So that gets the buff, which is horrifying. It is absolutely horrifying. How do you deal with a 6/6? It's going to become an 8/8 soon. I think Mogul's champion. Kodo Rider is also not a bad play.
I wonder.
I almost want a Kodo Rider just to see if the thing's a beast. I think we play Mogo's champion first. On the basis that he's likely to trade for it, unless he has another way of dealing with it. This Astral Communion has just been a dead card. It's so bad. It would have been good, like, if I hadn't have pulled Healbot, I probably would have played it. Like, there's not many things in my deck I'm willing to keep in my hand. So not having a hand, I wouldn't really particularly cared, because I would have had 10 mana on what, turn 4? But, so mate, what you want to do is you want to trade the Cavaldia. And if I were you, I wouldn't buff it up first, because that's added value. Not that it particularly matters, like it trades anyways. But, is he going to take a chance that Mogul doesn't hit it? So I'm fine with that. If Mogul doesn't hit it, he takes 8 damage to the face. Oh yeah, of course you could do that. Oh. We have a freeze. Okay, Starfall. Oh, of course he has a Starfall. I was betting that he probably did. I just hoped he didn't. This is now an 8/5, which is horrifying. It's now a 9/5. It's going to be an 11/5 next turn. Frostwolf Warlord is terrible. Astral Communion is just a dead card in hand. We can survive one more turn without Healbot, so we're going to do this and this. Does that give us a beast? It does. A War Kodo is a beast. I thought it was. So when I said that I thought the War Kodo was the Kodo Rider was a beast, it isn't. It's the War Kodos it spawns. Hopefully he doesn't kill that. Hopefully he kills the Inspire thing, which obviously makes sense. We can then get a 7/7 onto the board. Probably trade for the... I don't know, actually. No, he's going to do the 11 to my face. Does he have a way of killing me this turn? Dragon Egg Crusher will do it. Although he can't attack with it this turn. I have Anti-Healbot for next turn, as well as Druid of the Fang. I'm actually at a disadvantage here, aren't I? So, in order to live, I have to play the Healbot. Like, that's just a thing that has to happen. But the issue is we can't kill this without taking another 11 damage to the face, which means I die anyways. I'm right with that, aren't I? There's no other way of getting out of this. I can kill this. which lowers them both down to 19. I still can't kill either one of them, so I'm still dead. GG. There we are. And that thing I said about not having a 20-minute video, well, oh well. We lost 1 in 3. Not the worst deck I've ever had on one of these formats, but definitely not the best by any means. Oh, they're giving out the Grand Tournament packs now. I forgot they made that change, didn't they? The arenas now give out the packs of the last expansion. Did we get a Grand Tournament pack in the last update? I can't even remember. Anything special? Oh, 2 rares. Oh, a golden rare. Alex Strauss's Champion, which is pretty good. It's not bad if you're holding a dragon. Obviously, the issue is a lot of dragons are very high cost. And then the rest of them I already have 2 of, so... ah, well. No big deal. Anyways, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this Hearthstone, the Grand Tournament Arena ARAR, even. It was an ARAR. Join me next time for the last video of this format, the ARAL, until the next expansion. If you guys have enjoyed the video, please leave a like rating below. If you have not enjoyed the video, then leave a dislike rating. If you're new to the channel, then hit the subscribe button for more content like this. Also, check out my other content. I also take requests for games, so if you guys have any criticisms on the video, or for myself, or you simply want to request a game to appear on the channel, leave a comment below, and I will reply to you as soon as possible. I've been Phoenix Cypher, guys. I've been your host. Thank you for watching. Adios, mis amigos.
Go.